Hello everyone, welcome back. Yeah, I apologize for the lack of uploads lately. I've been I've been quite busy lately. I've I've been quite busy lately with like work and stuff, helping my family and stuff. So I do apologize for that. I am very sorry. I promise I will try to upload more lately. I promise I will try. So I do want to start this video by quickly apologizing for that. I am very sorry. So today, I'm gonna be giving my review of Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. I know it might be a bit late since the movie's been out for quite a while now, but I decided that I'll just give my own opinion on the movie and what I thought of it. So, yeah. So first of all, I just want to say I thought this, in my opinion, this is the best MonsterVerse movie out so far. One of the best monster movies I've ever seen, and it's a very good movie, and it expands on the MonsterVerse lore real quick. I'm sorry. It expands on the MonsterVerse world, is what I meant to say. And I literally forgot to say this, but there will be. If you haven't seen the movie, don't worry. I won't say any spoilers. I won't say any spoilers. So this will be spoiler free. So no spoilers. I will not spoil the movie. If you haven't seen the movie yet, I recommend go watching it. But I promise you, there will be absolutely no spoilers in this. So with that out of the way, let me continue on by. Again, I thought this movie was really good. It expands on the MonsterVerse world, and this movie, I would say it's a bit sillier than some of the other ones, and it's kind of crazy to like look back at the beginning, how the MonsterVerse started. It's kind of crazy when you look back at the original, when the series started with 2014. It's crazy to look back at that and then look at it now. Just it feels a whole lot different. It's kind of crazy, actually. When you look back at it, when you look back at the first movie, it was like really kind of. It was very dark, and it was very dark, both figuratively and literally. The movie was pretty dark, and it looked like this is the way the series was gonna go. When Kong Skull Island came out, and it kind of seemed like to basically say, yeah, this is what we're going with. But then, like here we are now, and yeah. And I will say this, in my opinion, the CGI in this movie is pretty good, but there are some scenes where like the CGI is kind of not so great. There are scenes like that in the movie. Again, no spoilers. There are scenes like that where the CGI is just not all that great, in my opinion. But I think this movie made the most of it by not having like all amazing realistic looking CGI, so they can go all out with the fight scenes. So so I feel like Evolved Godzilla. It kind of did get a little hard to get used to it. I know some people have been making jokes. I've heard like Pinkzilla. I've even heard some people. I'm pretty sure I've heard some people say like, "Oh, this is Godzilla as Barbie or something." But the design grew on me. It was a bit hard to get used to, but the design it did grow on me. I do like the design overall, and it's just I do like the design. And Scar King was the villain. Scar King did pose as the menacing and threatening villain very well. I mean, sure, he doesn't. I mean, sure. Now, I'm not quite sure this is a spoiler. In my opinion, I don't think it really is. But he's not. No, it's not a spoiler. He's not actually a villain who's meant to be sympathetic or something like that. Which, in my opinion, is good. I mean, you don't always. I mean, having a villain who's sympathetic. Sorry, noises in the background. I mean, in my opinion, it's always like it's good to have a villain who can be sympathetic, But in my opinion, you should also have villains who are just evil just because. And Scar King plays the role really well. Like he's very threatening, and you can see he poses a real danger. Like he's just cruel and evil, and I feel like he plays that role very well of being just an evil, threatening, power-hungry villain. Like, in my opinion, Scar King is probably one of the best villains, in my opinion, because he plays the scary, threatening, evil, power-hungry villain very well. At least in my opinion. In my opinion, he plays the role very well. So, props to Scar King for that. Props to, and I think the design works very well for Scar King. I know, and because he's skinnier than Kong, but he's more agile. And even though he's not physically stronger, he's very smart. He's very intelligent, and he can also command with fear, which shows that there are villains who don't need physical power to rule, but some can use fear to truly show hey, I mean business, and don't mess with me. And this movie now I'll admit something in my eye. Now there are now Godzilla is not exactly in the movie that much. Again, I don't think this is not really a spoiler, but and that's not a spoiler. That's not a spoiler or anything. It's just what I don't think it's really a spoiler. But I do think we did get in my opinion, it's not really a spoiler. One thing I did like about the movie is we got a lot of monsters in the movie. We got a lot of monsters in the movie, and we got the wart dogs, the wolves. I forgot what they're called. Which are those giant wolf creatures that were chasing Kong in the trailer. Then we got other creatures, which I would say, but I think some people count them as spoilers, so I'm not really gonna say it. Even though it's had some other things that people might say are spoilers. I don't think those are really spoilers, but I'm just gonna stop saying things in case some people say they're spoilers. I apologize if I said no spoil. I apologize if I'm no spoilers, and I said some things you think that in your opinion are spoilers or something like that. Yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, so we did get plenty of other monsters in the movie, and I know there were some reports. I don't think reports, but there were some saying Doug, which is the little iguana creature that kind of looks like Godzilla, saying he'll be in the movie, he'll have a role in the movie. At least that's what I heard. And he even got his own action figure. And there were some reports saying, I think there was something saying Doug will have a role in the movie or something like that. But I'm gonna say this right now, he's not really in the movie that much. He's really only there for one scene. He's really only there for one moment in the movie, and then he's just gone. And then he's just gone. We never see him again. He's not really in the movie. He doesn't actually have a role. He's just there for one scene, and then he's gone. You never see him again. And that's not a spoiler, because just not in the movie that much. So overall, I think this was a good movie. And probably one of the best MonsterVerse movies. Actually, the best MonsterVerse movie. Sorry, and probably the best MonsterVerse movie, and one of the best monster movies I've ever seen. So, I think, So this is the best MonsterVerse movie in my opinion. I know. Sorry, I'm saying that a lot, but it's just what I think. So that's my overall conclusion. That this is probably the best MonsterVerse movie, and I did like. Now, as for there's one other thing I want to mention real quick about Kong's Gauntlet. I know some people might not like it that much. I know. Probably there are some people who might not like it that much, but I actually quite like it. I think it looks pretty cool. And as for the human characters, I know this is something a lot of people don't like. Like they don't like the human characters, but I thought the human characters were pretty okay. Like I don't actually mind the human characters that much, but I do kind of see why people would. I mean, as for like what's the name of the tracker? I think that's his name. The guy who's wearing that Hawaiian shirt. I think that's his name. But I thought he was a pretty good, funny character. But the other characters besides him and Gia, not exactly that much interesting in my opinion. And I don't mind the human characters in the movie, but I do kind of see why people would have a problem with them because like focus more on the monsters. And there's a lot of stuff in there. Sorry. So overall, in conclusion, this is, in my opinion, the best monster service movie ever made, and I'll for my overall, I'd give this movie an 8.9 out of 10. I would give this movie an 8.9 out of 10. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. I wouldn't say it's quite a 10 out of 10, but in my opinion, it is the best one so far in the series. Now, real quick, I want to say this real quick before I move on to other stuff. One thing I don't really like before the movie came out, some people were like freaking out, like, "Oh, why is Godzilla running?" and all that stuff. Like, I just want to say this real quick, like you're like literally like geez. Sorry. like literally in the previous movie, Godzilla, I mean, in King of the Monsters, he was also like charging, and literally in the previous movie, Godzilla versus Kong, he was literally crawling around on all fours, literally went on full crocodile, crawling around on all fours, chasing Kong, and like literally nobody said anything, no one said nothing. But now Godzilla's just simply charging, and now all of a sudden people are complaining, like, what? Like, come on, let that go. What the heck? It just didn't make any sense to me. But I just wanted to simply say that real quick. Yeah. So on to other stuff. As for the Monsterverse tier list, I will try to make that video as soon as I can. I will try to make that video as soon as I can, and again, I want to apologize for not uploading recently. I've just things been going on. I've been quite busy lately, helping my family with like a job and stuff like that. But I just been quite busy helping out my family and stuff. But and I've been quite busy with like school lately, and the graduation was coming around and the finals. So yeah, so I do apologize for that. But hey, I finally graduated, which is good. So now I can spend some time doing this YouTube channel. So yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick to quickly apologize for not uploading recently. My last video was like a month ago or something. So I do apologize for that. I am very sorry. I promise from now on I will try to upload more frequently for you guys. I am really sorry. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Adios.